Hello everybody. In today's video, I would like to talk about a very important and juicy topic that I think many of you entrepreneurs and female CEOs will truly resonate with. So, the topic of today, as you may have seen the title, is about how to shift from your masculine CEO mode into the feminine surrender, wifey, girlfriend mode when you are with your partner. When you're coming home from work or when he is coming home from work and you feel like you need to switch from your masculine into your feminine. How can you do that? Because I know that you feel already that there is a shift that needs to be done. And you may feel like it's a bit hard for you to let go of the masculine CEO mode because you enjoy being in that space and you feel lit up by your mission, by your purpose, by your business. But you also understand that when he is coming home and when it's time to have some yummy, sexy time or some just intimate, intentional time, you need to be able to let go of that armor of the woman that knows everything and she can do everything by herself and actually drop into this state of the princess or of the lover or of the sacred PROSTIUT. Anyway, I cannot say this word, but like the sacred. These are all feminine archetypes that I'm working with and I have been working in for many, many years. By myself and with other powerful leaders in my spaces. And this is all available in my mentorship program, by the way. And I want to give you the key on how to unlock this feminine, juicy surrender energy when it comes to being like this with your partner. Because this is all about polarity. You understand that a fruitful relationship comes from an equal polarity of the feminine and the masculine. And equal doesn't mean 50-50, but it actually means that your feminine is complementing your partner's masculine energy and vice versa. So when you're all day in your CEO mode and you're choosing things and you're doing tasks and you are in your masculine essence, basically, it comes a time when you need to understand how to create that shift into your feminine. And the practices that I'm about to share will help you to do that. So, when it comes to shifting into the feminine, you need to understand how to come back into your body. Because for the whole day, you've been mostly in the mind, and not necessarily from a bad space, but just because actions and decisions are taken with the help of the brain and of the mind. So, what you actually need to do when you want to switch into this yummy, intentional, intimate space with your partner is that you want to prepare yourself beforehand and drop into a juicy embodiment practice that will awaken this flavor of the Shakti, of the feminine, of the sexual fire, or of the yummy, surrendered, embodied woman that you hold inside. And through this embodiment practice, you get to actually shift identities and it's like your body fully can breathe and fully can relax and come back into its natural rhythm of pleasure and overflow of love. So this is what we will also do together a little bit in this video. I want to guide you through a practice that will help you anchor into pleasure and help you shift into the surrendered soft woman inside of you. And this doesn't mean that you give your power away. This doesn't mean that you're any less powerful, but it actually means that you're even more powerful because you have the ability to enter your most divine, feminine, precious energy that you hold. So, you can take time to close your eyes and breathe into your heart. And you can even make an exhale with the sound of release. big sigh out, where you release all of the energy of the day. And you take time to drop into your heart, into the space of the heart. You can feel the delicious energy that starts to awaken the moment you let go of the mind. You come back into the heart. And here I would like you to slowly start to move your chest into circles. Slowly moving the chest. And you're breathing in your heart at the same time as you are creating waves with your chest, opening the shoulders back, and basically just starting to dance and move on the rhythm of the music. And this is not meant to be a performance, but it is actually meant to recalibrate you to the natural state of your feminine, which is of soft, sensual movement. So take one more deep breath into the heart. You can even place a hand over your heart, or you can even gently cup your breasts. I won't be doing that here, but definitely in my one-on-one sessions we are going deeper. And you can start to massage your breasts while breathing in at the same time in your heart. And I want you to intentionally connect to your pleasure, to your sensuality, to that vibrant version of you that is very conscious about her breath, very conscious about her slowing down, very conscious about her movements, her posture, her voice. And you're gonna continue to move, and you're gonna even enlarge your movements and create bigger waves with your body, bigger movements with your shoulders. And at the same time, I invite you to connect with this audacious version of you. Not the woman who takes charge, but the woman who audaciously lets herself be seen in her sensual power. And from here, I invite you to also make bigger sounds of exhale into pleasure. And to feel how you are redirecting the breath down towards your womb, towards your yoni, and you're gonna start to breathe at the same time while you are moving your body. You're gonna breathe down into the lower parts of your body. And you're gonna adjust your body, your posture, your hips to move into circles. And if your mind starts to slip away and think, just breathe back again into the body and focus on your intimate parts, while continuing to breathe in all over your body, while continuing to touch your legs, massage your body, And the point of this practice, the point of this embodiment practice, is to come back into those sensations of pleasure in your body that are always alive, but are mostly hidden when you are in your CEO boss mode. And right now you are reawakening, switching into the devotional, feminine, surrendered wife mode. And you can continue to massage your body. I even invite you to slightly massage in the middle of your chest. As I am doing right now, you can slightly open your eyes to just open the heart a little bit more. Continue to breathe into your heart. And from here, you can continue to breathe into your lower parts, your intimate parts, as it is crucial for you to be connected with your womb and with your intimate parts. And not because of some sort of sexual reasons and not for just the sexual intimacy, but it is because, by the way, you can slowly open your eyes when you feel ready, or you can pause this video and continue to move on your own. I would definitely make this practice as long and juicy as possible. But why is it so important for us women to be connected with our intimate parts? It's because that is where our life force is coming through. Our sensual life force is arising. And for you to switch from boss CEO mode into the devotional woman wife mode, you need to be able to tap into that infinite potential and pleasure and sensuality of your body for you to actually drop in your feminine. Because this is what it means to be a woman. This is what it means to be a woman that is connected to her pleasure, her sensuality, her life force. This is how you get your man to fall in love for you constantly, to fall in love with you constantly over and over years. Because this is the juicy energy that creates polarity. It creates sexual chemistry. So when you want to have more intentional time, not just sexually, but just one-on-one time, when it's time for you to come home or he is coming home, just do this practice before you intentionally connect. Either you go by yourself, you do it, or before he comes home, you do it. Just 15, or even more, 30 minutes of connecting intentionally with your body, with your pleasure, also with your heart. Because for women, what we are teaching in Tantra, because besides many other things, I'm also a Tantra teacher, is that the intimate parts and the heart are the places where the feminine energy is arising through. So instead of coming home, this is another very important point that I want you to remember. Instead of coming home and constantly and instantly starting to talk about work or talk about life, talk about your kids, if talk about the day-to-day chores, please restrain yourself and start to talk and communicate through your body. Start to transmit through your body the feelings that you want him to feel, and connect intentionally through the lens of your emotions, through the lens of your heart, through the lens of your body. And this doesn't even mean to talk about things sometimes. It can just be you like sweeping in like a little cat and just pouring yourself into his lap and showing him with your body how much you missed him, and just being like a little cat and being so sensual and juicy and yummy and almost playing a game with him and being playful. The true sacred feminine energy is very playful, it's very magnetic, it's very sensuous. She's feeling her body without any reason. There is no reason to be sensual. It's not like the masculine. The masculine always needs a reason to do something or to be something. He needs a purpose. But for women, a feminine energy moves through you just because it is in your pleasure, just because it is natural for you. So besides you doing an embodiment practice before you connect, just to be in your body, not necessarily for like an intimate sexual connection, then you can again speak through the body, not through the mind. Because when you instantly go into the mind, it kills the polarity. Because on a subtle level, you are trying to manage things. You're not giving into him. You're not giving into his authority, into his presence, into his power of leading the relationship. And what most masculine men want out of their partner is for them to feel safe in order to let go, for them to lead the way, for them to lead the interaction. Now, I don't necessarily mean that you don't need to initiate. Actually, these acts of pleasure and intentional time are usually initiated by us women. But if you're a CEO and a businesswoman, then you need to be able to understand how to take these steps to initiate the deeper conversations, the deeper intimate time, the more fulfilling intentional time. Because most of the time, men are just lost in their own little world, just like us. But it's up to us for us to be the anchor of love in the union, in the connection, for it to be actually sacred. And this is what I am teaching women in my one on one mentorship. If you've been watching me for some time or if you're new here, I have a very juicy mentorship program that invites conscious women, conscious leaders, female CEOs that have been on this journey of creating conscious, juicy, filled up relationships with love, with passion, with sexual chemistry, and take it to the next level. And this is the space for you to go into the next level of your partnership, for you to grow into the next level of your womanhood, of your identity as a woman, for you to further develop your connection to your sensuality, to your body, and for you to reframe your identity from the working woman into the provided woman, from the boss babe CEO into the soft, gentle, surrendered wife or partner. And you will get to balance all of these energies in this mentorship program. It is a 3, 6, or 12 months program that touches upon all areas of your life. So, through my background of being a Tantra teacher, feminine embodiment mentor, I am now a feminine mystic and a mentor for powerful leaders like you. I have understood and learned how to create this sacred space of understanding sexual chemistry, of understanding how to consciously relate from your body, not from the mind, as a woman. And I have been guiding myself and women on this journey for the past 5 years. So I would love to have you in this space if it resonates with you. I have a few spaces that are open for these dedicated women who are here to create profound, juicy, sacred connections while at the same time discovering themselves on a deeper, more profound level. And all of this work gets to be integrated together. It is a mentorship program that is done at your pace. It is bespoke. It is completely tailored to your needs, focusing on all of these aspects and also including rewiring identity at a cellular quantum level in your mission and in your leadership as well, especially for the 12-month program. For the 12 months, you also receive a lot of other juicy bonuses, including DNA activations, facial styling consultations according to your feminine embodiment that are done and led by my sister Luxandra, who is a very powerful healer and also facial stylist. So if this resonates with you, definitely message me on my Instagram and we can hop on a call and see how our energies are connecting and if we are a good fit to work with each other. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.